Hi everyone, this is your unapologetic dude, Francis Miranda, and I'm here right now with our finance speaker, the very talented, the very vivacious, and the very alive Jena Formoso.
Hi!
So Jena here is one of the persons who is creating this amazing workshop called Money Murderers, where it talks about what are the bad habits that kill the financial life of Filipinos. And you know, I'd like to speak first about Filipinos because are you aware that, oh my gosh, Filipinos are among the least financially literate in the entire Asia. And one thing that shocked me is that 8 out of 10 Filipinos actually don't have an emergency fund. Out of millennials, 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Actually, that's true. And especially 41% of the Filipinos
Wow, 41.
carry debt.
41%.
Yes.
That's almost half, huh?
Yes.
Carry debt. And when you talk
Almost
about debt, like, is it credit card debt or is it...
It's actually any debt.
Okay.
Housing loan, credit card debt. So there's still specific figures on which type of debt, but technically, in a general idea, 41% of us are down in debt.
Yeah, and you know, it's kind of funny because I remember I was coaching someone, and this guy is a call center agent, and he accumulated 500,000 pesos of credit card debt. I mean, have you heard stories like that?
Yes, I also have clients whom, when I talk to, they would be cringing because they couldn't actually invest their money because of their 500,000 debt, and they're only like 25 years old. Yeah, so for me, they can actually splurge more on the travels, but when we talk about investments, they cringe and they really think about it like more than a month before they get back.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
problem.
Wow. So you know this thing. So today we're going to talk a little bit about finance and about financial planning because apparently it's such a big problem. And right now, Jena here, her motto and her mantra is intentional investment. So let's find out more what does that mean. So Jena, what does intentional investment mean?
Actually, the intentional investment sprang because for me, I'm also very intentional. But investment means not only about money, because when we talk about investment, usually it involves money. But for me, when we speak of intentional investment means number one, people.
Okay.
So you
invest in people.
Yes, investing in people. Number two, investing in time.
In time.
Yes. And number three, of course, investing in yourself.
Investing in yourself.
Yes,
Okay.
because it really involves all of those three things, and it affects your whole finances. Diba? You notice which parang sinong people na kasama mo, ano yung time mo, mas ginagamit mo ba siya more on leisure instead of learning more on investments or increasing your skills? That. And then, do you really invest in yourself? Or you just invest on your clothes because you want to please other people? Or you want to look rich? You want to be famous as well?
So are you saying therefore that for a lot of Filipinos, the reason why they're in a bad financial shape is because they are not very intentional with the way they invest?
Precise.
In other words, they're accidental in the way that they invest. Parang okay, if there's a problem, I'll spend for it. If there's something that I like, I'll spend for it. But there's no clear plan.
Yes, correct. And because previously, as Francis knows, I'm an ex-OFW.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I've seen people, I've worked here in the Philippines as well, but I've seen both worlds of Filipinos, here in the Philippines and abroad, and it's all the same thing. We earn money, we spend, we reward ourselves, but we're not really looking forward. Whether, how do I really start to think about my future?
Well, you know, I can resonate with that because I also was an OFW. I worked in Spain and in Malaysia. And yeah, there is that part where because you feel like, oh my God, I have so much dollars, I have euros,
Yes, correct.
I can spend it, right?
And another thing, it's the family as well. Parang they always think about, oh, my family needs this. It's okay. It's good that you really think about your family. But sometimes we tend to pamper them and spoil them.
Oh, okay. So if you're talking with people who are not intentional investors, what's the one piece of advice you'll give to, let's say, a young millennial watching out there, a young professional watching out there that say, hey, I wanna fix my financial life once and for all. What's one good thing that you're gonna make them do today?
Okay. Siguro it's a question, Francis, no?
Oh, it's a question.
It's a
okay.
question. Do you really know how your money comes in and goes out
Oh.
of your bank account or even your pocket, diba? Can you really track them? Because if not, doon nagsisimula yun.
Oh, so the one thing that you're gonna make them do, because we believe that you gotta get shit done,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So the one thing that you gotta do is you have to track
Yes.
expenses.
Yes.
So, and I guess there are apps out there. You can just Google them.
Yep.
You will find apps, and ever since I tracked my expenses, oh my gosh, that really made a difference in my financial life.
Correct.
And there's a second thing that you can do to kickstart it. And the second thing that you can do is actually come to the Unapologetic Conference. It's going to be on October 20.
Yes.
Jena is going to be speaking there. Her topic is it's called Unaccounted For. And she's going to teach us what happens to our money when we don't pay attention to it.
Precisely.
So it's going to be an amazing talk. I've heard her speak, and wow, she brings a very, very interesting point of view to
Yeah.
finance. I mean, she's a non-boring financial speaker.
Yeah. It's
And
intentionally non-boring
It's
or else you're
intentional.
gonna sleep.
Yes. So that's going to be on October 20. The link is connected to this video, so please click there if you want to join. And another thing, Jena also has a second run of her successful Money Murderer series. When is it?
On October 10.
It's gonna be on October 10. Again, the venue will be announced later on. It's gonna be a secret for now. But again, if you want to join, you can also click the link here to join that one or comment below. But for today, that's our one advice. You gotta be intentional. You gotta know where it is going. So for now, this is your unapologetic dude, Francis Miranda.
And your intentional investor, Jena Formoso.
We will see you soon.
Bye!